happy readers! It's Bedtime Stories with Issy. We are reading the Magical Advent Calendar, written by Fiona Simpson-Stober. Now, it's the 6th of December, which means it's day 6. Are you ready to turn the page? The Magical Advent Calendar, day 6. Oh, goodness me! Ira was very tired when she woke up this morning, but it didn't matter. It was Sunday. She'd had such a lovely day yesterday with her mum in town, and as she turned to look at her bedside table, there it was, her lovely bamboo cup. Ira had washed the cup as soon as she got home, and she decided to use it for her water in the night. As she was slowly waking up, Ira thought to herself how good it feels to be able to make a difference. To be making a difference makes me feel better, she said to herself. Why haven't I thought about this before? A tiny little difference can go a long way. That's what Micky said. As she was lying, daydreaming and slowly waking up, she remembered her Advent calendar. I wonder what number 6 has hidden behind it. That said, she bounced out of bed and she went to the Advent calendar, and as she approached it, she could feel the excitement. Oh my goodness! I think this one's going to be a good one. It was Sunday morning, and Ira's family always went for lovely family walks on Sundays. Today they were going to the coast. Ira loved to go to the coast. She loved the sound of the North Sea crashing against the rocks as the waves flew high because of the cold winter weather. It was Sunday, and lots of families often went for a walk to the coast on Sundays, so it wasn't always as peaceful and quiet as she would like it to be. There were a lot of people travelling from the town to the coast. She often felt sorry for the people who lived at the coast, because every Sunday their poor little fishing villages were overrun with hundreds of people from the town who wanted to enjoy a little bit of nature and the beauty of the North Sea. While she was thinking about all of the people who were going to be travelling to the coast today, she approached her Advent calendar. She picked it up and looked for number 6. There it was. She slowly started to open the door. She braced herself for what she now knew was coming, and as always, the power of the calendar took over, and there she was, off on her adventure again. Ira tucked her finger behind the door, and as if by magic, she fell backwards. A force stronger than anything she had ever felt before had thrown her to her bed. She stood up again and stared at her mirror. The calendar was nowhere to be seen, but her mirror started to glitter and to sparkle. She was mesmerized by the beauty of what she was seeing. She could hear little voices, but she couldn't see anyone. The colours were spectacular, like nothing she had seen before. The green was warm and soothing. She immediately felt calm. Then she looked again and could see tiny little flowers on the floor of the forest that was slowly emerging out of her mirror. A path started to flow towards her, out of her mirror and towards her feet. And then she heard that beautiful again. Ira, come on. It is the 6th of December. Let me show you the magic of Christmas. Hello, who is there? Ira replied, but wasn't expecting an answer. Slowly she walked towards her mirror. She didn't even stop to think. She just followed the path. Suddenly, there was a wind behind her and she fell into a spiral. It was so exciting. It felt like being at the fair. She was screaming and laughing, and then, with one almighty bump, she landed on a bouncy mushroom. She looked at herself. Her clothes had changed. She was in the most adorable green dress with silver buttons. Her hair had matching ribbons, and her shoes were so shiny she could see her own reflection in them. The joy she felt every day when she saw these crystal snowflake shoes was indescribable. "Hello, Micky!" she shouted on her arrival. "Micky, where are you?" "I am here, waiting for you as always." As Ira landed on her bouncy mushroom, she was so excited to see her new friend. "You're here already. Sorry, I was just admiring the berries. I do love this time of year, Ira. I love it when the seasons change." Ira jumped off her mushroom and ran towards Micky. She gave him a big hug. "Micky, thank you for doing this with me. I am so grateful to you and the snow angel. When my grandma told me that this would be a magic calendar, I didn't think for 1 second that I was going to have so much fun. I'm learning so much and I feel so much better. I feel so happy within myself knowing that I am learning how I can make a difference to a beautiful world. Do you know what I'm doing with my family today, Micky? We're going for a beautiful walk to the coast. I love the sea, Micky." "How are you getting there, Ira?" Micky asked inquisitively, as always. "We're driving, of course, like everyone else. The only problem is we have to leave early, otherwise we will have to sit in a traffic jam. And then we won't get a car park. Dad always gets annoyed because people park everywhere." "You could use alternative forms of transport," Micky added. "Come on, Ira, we have got a special treat for you today." Ira followed Micky. They were walking along a path that was forming as they walked. It was like she was dreaming. When she looked ahead, it looked like there was simply nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Then she looked down and the path was forming underneath her feet exactly enough so that she could take one more step. "Micky, what is this? Where are we going?" "Just follow me." Soon she could see something ahead. She couldn't hear a single thing. It was so silent. Slowly, she started to hear the sound of carol singers. She looked to the left, and standing on what looked like a platform were indeed Christmas carol singers. "Oh, Micky, can we stop and listen? I love carol singers. They put me into the Christmas mood." The pair stood for a few minutes and enjoyed the beautiful songs the carol singers were offering. "There's our train. Come on." Ira looked, and out of nowhere came in what looked like a train. They walked through the doors and sat down. As the train started to move, it felt like they were gliding. There was barely no sound at all. She looked out of the window and watched as the coast grew closer and closer. "Is this a train, Micky?" Ira asked. "Yes, but not like you know. This train runs entirely on natural renewable energy. It recharges itself as it moves. It has a power cell and it regenerates its own energy while it's moving." "Wow, that's clever. Is it like my light on my bicycle? When I pedal, the dynamo loads itself and then it saves energy and I have light when I need it." "I guess it is based on a similar concept. This is even new for us, Ira. The scientists are still optimizing it. It is very exciting to see how renewable energy can be so powerful if you give it a chance. I don't just mean powerful enough to move this beautiful machine. I mean how powerful it is too for nature. By choosing renewable energy, we can make a huge difference to our world. I know your trains aren't as advanced yet, Ira, but you know it is a better option than driving. Then you won't need to look for a car park. There is always an added advantage." "Very true, Micky. I will suggest that to my family. They would love it if they could have a turn in a train like this." She was staring out of the window in her own little world, just loving this journey on such an innovative train. It was just gliding closer and closer so elegantly towards the coast. And there it was, that beautiful voice, the snow angel. One day, very soon, they will, Ira. Your world is full of amazing projects and innovations. If enough people demand more renewable energy, then your industry will have to provide it. They are ready, Ira. There are some amazing ideas flying around. Someone has to be brave enough to start it. It will be a new era of transportation, but you know it wasn't really that long ago when you were all on horseback on your planet. As far as time goes, it was like yesterday. You are in a development stage. You all know what doesn't work. Now it's time to change to a form of transport that does work. Work for you and work for nature. That's the harmony we are all striving for. We're here. Come on, Micky. We're at the coast. Look, it's so pretty. You know, nature itself is so beautiful if we would only just sit back and enjoy it. Nature provides us with exactly what we need if only we would take the time to explore it. It was nature that got us here today, Ira. That amazing train that glided here so smoothly and so quickly and so efficiently. That was all powered by Mother Nature herself. I think we can all do something to help discover renewable energy sources. I think education is one of the most important things, and in the end, every single one of us can do something to contribute towards a better world. Together, we will create a sustainable world. And today, you have seen how exciting the future of transport could actually be. The snow angel disappeared out onto the coast. As she left them, Ira could see her wings spreading right across the horizon. It looked like clouds in the sky. Ira could feel something on her eyes. She opened them and looked out of her window. There, right across the sky, was a cloud that looked exactly like the snow angel. The same cloud she had seen at the coast in her Advent calendar. The sun was shining through the middle of that angel-shaped cloud, and it was lighting up the clouds. They looked like angel wings. Then they started to glitter and to sparkle. Ira had to stop and think again for a second. Am I in the Advent calendar at the coast with Micky, or am I in my bedroom? She was in her bedroom. The two worlds were starting to merge together. Ira smiled. She knew the magic of the snow angel was everywhere. Come on, Ira. Are you ready? We have to get going, otherwise we will get stuck in traffic. Dad, can we take the train to the coast today? Ask Mummy how heavy her picnic basket is. It sounds like a good idea to me. Then we don't have to sit in traffic, and I won't have to look for a car park. Mummy has just finished baking mince pies, and she has filled the flask with mulled tea. Perhaps we can have our picnic on the train. Your idea is getting better by the minute. That sounds like a plan, Daddy. And off they went to the coast. Oh, what an energizing and magical day 6 that was. Imagine all that wonderful renewable energy. How much better it is for our beautiful planet. Do you ever use the train? Now I wonder what exciting adventure awaits Ira on day 7. I hope you enjoyed this Shed Time story. And if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you'll be ready for the next book for us to share together. Bye-bye.